Hey guys, this is Gamer vs. Girlfriend, a video game podcast where we talk about video games from the viewpoint of the gamer.
And the non-gamer.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Marcy. Alright Chris, it's time to get real.
It's time to get real indeed.
It's time to break down.
It's time to break it way down.
You ordered a game.
Pre-ordered a game.
Months in advance.
Months in advance.
You get there at midnight at the GameStop and you wait in a long line.
In San Francisco on Powell with all the crackheads and the poo smattered all over the Walgreens window.
In Crazy Town. And then you get your game, you're running home, you're ripping off the package, you bust through the doors, and lo and behold, there's your girlfriend watching a Real Housewives of Orange County marathon. And what happens?
You make a podcast about it.
Your heart breaks, you cry a little, and then you make a podcast. And this is what that is about.
This is indeed what that is about.
So, we're going to talk about some games.
We are going to talk about some games.
Something that your girlfriend might like.
Something that your girlfriend might like so you can avoid those awkward situations.
Yes. So get her in on the action.
Get her in on this action.
So what games are we going to review today?
Today we're going to review two games off of the Xbox Summer of Games series. One that Marcy has been very excited for because she's a big fan of Lara Croft and Tomb Raider, and that is, of course, Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light.
I want to be her.
She definitely wants to be her, if you know what I mean. And Limbo, which is another excellent game, which we have both played. Well, Lara Croft for about almost there near the end, but enough to talk about it. And a game that I know that she will absolutely hate, and that is Kane and Lynch 2. Again, she hasn't seen that game. She hasn't seen that game.
Premiere for me.
So we will see how much she hates this game. Or likes it.
Or like it.
I don't know. It could be
don't
weird.
know. We'll
I doubt that, but we will see.
Alright, let's
Shall we get started? Let's do this. This is a downloadable game. It's through the Xbox Live Marketplace. It's a new rebranding, sort of Lara Croft. It's stepping away from that normal third-person shooter sort of game that it comes from with all of the great acrobatics, you know, that you like so much.
Yeah, I could say that I don't play very many video games, but I have definitely played every Lara Croft game. Just play the game because they don't care.
This is my kind of magic. Just put it down and get out of the way.
Do you think that they spoke English back then? Like, do you even think he understands it? Alright, well this is the game, the story we skipped past, so that's for you guys to find out. It's got that overhead view, which I really liked, that Diablo-esque.
Alright.
I've got the pole that I can shoot and you can stand on. And then Lara Croft has the grapple. I really like the way the game looks. It's a pretty game.
It's a good looking game and it's an easy game to play.
And there's definitely parts where you can see down in areas that you're going to be in the future and areas that you just visited. It looks great. So I think we gotta plant bombs at these little things.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't pick myself up.
Well, let me show them the inventory. So you have all these different artifacts here that you can add that do different things. So they the clay owl as defense, and then it is not too good for your bomb. There's also the speed. So different things that you can add, and then different weapons as well. Over here you can equip and unequip different weapons. The double revolver, the shotty, flamethrower.
So far the weapons are awesome.
The weapons do feel really good. The flamethrower is the best, but it eats your ammo up.
Just eats it up.
Eats it up. That's Baxi, our cat, if you can hear the meow. Gotta hit back to... It's nice, you can switch your weapons on the fly. As you can see, I'm popping this thing up here. Switch the weapons. Alright, so let's get going. There's also a bunch of collectibles. There's red skulls.
1,000 years in this
Bad guy.
So this is the evil demon dude that just got unleashed. That we're
He's
trying
our
to stop.
nemesis.
The Nemesis.
Oh shit.
It's got all the typical Lara Croft trappings. So here's a nice little thing.
That was one thing I was worried about when playing this game, was whether or not it was going to feel like a Lara Croft game, and it definitely feels like a Lara Croft game.
It definitely has that Lara Croft feel. So this is an instance where co-op is a really good, is used really well. So we have these torching flames that are coming around, and one person has to stand on these little things, these little pedestals. You might be dead. To unlock, to turn off the flames so that the other person can hit the switch. No, we gotta keep going, keep running. And as you saw there, that was also another instance of, keep coming, all the way around, all the way around.
Oh, I died.
Another instance of how you just come back to life, like she's dead. No,
dying.
if you press any button, you just come back.
I'm back.
So, and then really, I haven't noticed any penalty yet. I mean, I haven't looked. Perhaps there is a penalty. Here, hold that down. Here I go.
Let us
Here we go.
know if
Hold it
there's
down,
a
hold it down.
penalty.
There we go. Oh, now let's go the opposite
If
way.
we're playing this all wrong, let us know, please.
Not yet, not yet. Sorry.
I just died.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do?
Just come over here. Come run over by me. We gotta step on this top one, but you gotta we gotta do it now. Stay on it, stay on it. Oh, no, move, go.
Which is nice. It's nice for a non-gamer to be able to make mistakes and die a bunch of times without it being a big deal.
A big penalty and just flow with the game.
Yeah,
it is nice, you know.
it's nice.
It's nice that it's not like stopping the flow of the game, having to go to a continue screen. It just keeps you going.
Yeah.
The only time the game ends is when we both die at the same time.
Which hasn't really happened. Well, it
happens
happened
a couple
once,
times.
but not often. It's not hard. It's not so
Stay.
hard.
Oh, I died.
Oh, I just killed.
Well, that's Lara Croft. So, an interesting thing about this game is that how it starts. It literally starts like this. And your little character guy...
Literally. Because we're watching it.
Because we're watching it. And your little guy just wakes up in the forest. Just like that. There's little to no narrative at all. Actually, I'm gonna hand the controller over and let Marcy play this one.
I have not played this game yet.
Mainly because I want to drink. But
as you can tell, I don't know the controllers yet. But this game, it's a puzzle game. It's a game about puzzles.
it is. It's got every little section is kind of puzzle-ish that you have to get by. Little brain teaser. It's got very good checkpoints, so it's almost like before every little puzzle thing that you encounter, there's a little checkpoint that you can come back to, so in case you can't figure out, it's right there, as opposed to going like 3-4 puzzles back and having to figure out.
This is the type of game that pushes it beyond just gaming. It's more art, it's more design. It's about thinking. Like I can't figure out how to get up right now. I'm sure there's a way, but I cannot figure it out.
I think you have to pull the boat all the way up.
Maybe handing me the controller is just not a good idea. How do you pull the boat up?
You have to just grab.
Is there
press
another
the
button I don't know about?
No, you press the button that you use to. There you go.
There we go. Ah. Squish.
So as you'll see later on, if we get that far, the little narrative of the story that it does give you, there's like little children in it also that you'll see. There's like dead kids as well. We haven't gotten to any of the death sequences, but they're pretty gruesome. Like there's bear traps, which will probably be coming up soon, that like chops your head off your body and it goes rolling.
Don't give it all away.
I don't want to give it all away, but there's giant.
Uh-oh.
Ah.
And I'm dead. Yes. So we gotta figure this shit out.
So I think you want to grab one, move it back, jump over it. There's also a really rad.
Oh God! It's too hard.
To jump over. This is the girlfriend speaking.
Can I jump over that?
Yeah, of course you can. I think you can. Pretty sure. There you go.
Alright.
Oh. There's also a totally rad spider.
Totally rad.
There's also a really cool spider in this game, which is pretty amazing. Which I don't want to ruin the surprise.
Oh! I'll just die.
You literally
I'll just keep dying here.
walked over the trap.
Yeah. This is what I am the non-gamer. Let's just
I think that the
remind
gamer
everybody of that.
is going to need to take over the controller
No.
soon.
I think this is a good demonstration of what this game is all about.
It is a very good demonstration. Oh!
Oh.
You want to climb up the rope. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, I like games like this because you don't have to be a gamer to play this game. You don't have to know about the remotes to play this game. You can just jump in and do it, and you probably can do a pretty good job at it.
Yeah, it's super simple, super intuitive, other than getting rammed by a giant ball.
You don't know what's going to happen. That's the thing.
You don't know what's going to happen. And as you can see, it'll reset you literally right in front of that little puzzle that you're in so you can solve it.